Texas fan that likes to use stats put this on Twitter, and it's a falling. It's kind of incorrect if you think about it. And it goes as follows. Let me pull it up first. The 2017, 2018, 2019, 2021, 2022 Heisman winners have all beaten Texas. The road to the Heisman runs through Austin. Laughing emoji. He forgot RG3 beat Texas in 2010 in Austin. In addition, in 2011, the following year as a senior. Doesn't he realize that? No. It just shows how much of a donkey he is. I'm sorry. It's just ignorance. Ignorance is not bliss. That guy, this is one of the reasons why I can't stand Texas fans. They're one of the top of the list for the worst interactions with either in person or social media or even on here. It's another reason. If you're going to include Bryce Young, that they beat you this past year and he won a Heisman last year, why not RG3 when he beat Texas in 2011 and the year before? That's just besides me. I'm going to put that tweet in the description below so y'all can see it. And next time a guy like that makes a claim, do your research. I mean, it doesn't take that long. You could just look up all the Heisman winners and see whether or not they played against you. At least I know the obvious 2 years are missing. He's just a moron. That's what I call him. His name is Kyle Umlang. And his Mr. Data, co-host of the Statistics Pod and Lone Star Show Pod podcast, data analyst, graphic designer, MS Data Science, CFB stat expert, best-selling author. Not really that great, if you ask me. Not the dog on the guy anymore, but you need to look up your stats, son. This is why I can't wait for Texas to be in the SEC so they could be spoiled, be beat up so much. Seriously. They're going to get their lesson the hard way in the SEC. And yes, you can enjoy all the Olympic sports as much success as you want. But the thing is, it doesn't do any good when your football team has been mediocre since 2008. For the most part. I mean, yes, a 10-win season in 2018. I get that. But that team had 4 losses. In addition, you had 5-7 last year. You got to 8-4. And you're not going to have Bijan Robinson and Roshan Johnson and Demarius Overshown in that bowl game against Washington. You might lose that game and be 8-5. For all I know, you could. And because Washington is no slouch of a team. So, I just wanted to point that out there. So, this is not to every Texas fan out there. It's just stated to this particular dude who doesn't have a clue. That RG3 really beat them in Austin in 2010 and 2011. 2011 was, I know, in Waco, but still. It doesn't matter. He beat you. Believe it or not. So it just shows the insecurity of this guy too, for not listening those 2 other years. If he would have said within the last 5 years, that's a different story. But since he stated open-endedly no time period, he forgot. I mean, that's the truth. So, I'm sorry I went on a rant, but this guy deserved it more than anybody.